thinking about becoming a mortgage broker in the UK, you're probably asking yourself this one question, which is it actually worth it? Or am I walking into stress, into pressure, and inconsistent income, which is really common. You see, you're not asking this because you're lazy as well. You're asking it because you've seen what this job can look like from other people. Busy weeks, quiet months, people working all hours, but still feeling like they're behind. And what's confusing is from the outside, it can look like a great career. It's flexible, has good earnings, it's in demand. So you're stuck between two thoughts. Could I actually be a great move for me? Or could this be a trap that makes me feel out of control and lost? Now, I've done this job. I've worked with lots of brokers, and I can tell you this, okay? Becoming a mortgage broker can absolutely be worth it, but not for the reasons that most of you think. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 4 simple parts. I'm going to look at what the job actually gives you, why most brokers struggle, what determines if it's worth it for you, and what nobody tells you before you ever start the job. Now, let's be really clear. This is a good profession. You can earn very well. You can work for yourself. You can build a business that fits all around your life. But here is where people get it wrong, okay? They think the opportunity comes from the job itself, and it absolutely doesn't. What the job actually gives you is this, okay? It gives you access to clients who need help making big decisions, the ability to earn based on value, not on time, and a skill that compounds over time. But none of that guarantees you absolutely anything, okay? Because the job doesn't create the income. Your structure creates the income. So yes, it's worth it, but only if you stop expecting the role to carry you. So then why do most mortgage brokers struggle at this job? You see, this is the bit that nobody tells you, because most brokers, they don't fail because they're bad at the job. They fail because they never build any way of working that's actually repeatable. So what happens then is this: one good month, and then they feel relief. Then they have a quiet month, and then they freak out. Then back to chasing the leads again and again and again. You see, I've seen brokers who are earning 80 to 100K who still feel like they're one bad month away from all the stress and inevitable failure. Not because of lack of ability, but because every month feels different. There's no rhythm, there's no control. Here's what is usually missing. There's no clear weekly structure. There's no consistent lead source. There's no defined sales process. There's no system for protection conversations. You see, everything depends on effort. And effort itself, by the way, is just completely unreliable. You can't build a business on effort alone. And this is where people get it wrong. They think that the job is stressful, but it's not stressful. The lack of structure is what creates all that stress that most mortgage brokers are feeling. So then what makes it kind of, quote, worth it? The real question here isn't, is it becoming a mortgage broker worth it? It is actually, this question is, can I build a way of working that gives me control? For this to be working long term, you need a simple weekly structure that you repeat, a small number of reliable lead sources, a consistent client journey, and clear expectations on what income versus activity actually means. So not more effort, not more hustle, just something that works repeatedly. Because once that's in place, your income becomes predictable. Your work is going to feel much calmer, and the job actually, to be honest, it becomes enjoyable. So then what does nobody tell you before you actually start? Now here is the God's honest truth. This job will expose how you work. If you are reactive, you'll feel overwhelmed. If you are motivation, you're going to be inconsistent. It is just a matter of time. See, most brokers, they start thinking, I just need more leads. That's going to solve all my problems. But after a few years, they realize, I've had leads and I just don't have a system in place. It's still a mess, okay? So before you even start, you need to understand this one simple thing. This isn't a lead game. It's a structure game. This isn't about working harder. It's about working cleaner. It's not about scaling. It's about control. And when you get that right, this will be one of the best career choices you could possibly choose. And not because it's easy, but because it's simple when it's done properly. So if you're still asking whether this is worth it, you are asking the wrong question. The better question is, how would I actually run this business week to week? Because that's the part that decides absolutely everything. So before you commit to becoming a mortgage broker, or before you go even further if you already are one, this is the thing you need to do. Start right there. Build a structure first, then decide if this job fits your life. Because when the structure is right, everything else just becomes a lot cleaner. Now, if you want to know what your first year as a mortgage advisor looks like, that's absolute pure chaos and incredibly steep learning curves, check out this deep dive video I've got on screen right now.